friends, hey, it's your girl Kitty. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a ride or die part of KKC, welcome back. Today, guys, I'm having what is it? Pork tenderloin. I don't even know what. It's pork anyways. Barbecued pork cut up into small, like bite-sized pieces on a whole wheat wrap with barbecue ranch salad. It's just one of those like ready to go kits. It's barbecue ranch, and I topped it with it's tacos and nachos black diamond grated cheese. This cheese has so much flavor. It's got a little spice. It's really good. I don't know what kind of cheese it is though. But it says right on it, tacos and nachos. So this cheese, I'm assuming, is really good for tacos and nachos. Which we're going to find out because we're going to do tacos some night soon. Oh. Guys, I'm still working with the setup. I don't even know what's going on. So this is a Thai noodle. It's Thai noodles. I got this at the supermarket. It smells good. This is like my favorite. It smells so good. So we're gonna start with this. I don't know what's in here. I can't tell you what's in here. I know there's chicken. Ooh, that's a good bite. I just have water to drink. I always see Sauce Queen drink this. I think this is the water she drinks. So far, my favorite bottled water is probably Fiji. That's my favorite. But I would say that this Arto Life Water and Smart Water are like neck and neck with my second favorite. All right. Actually, there we go. Let's try this. I suck at wrapping these. Gotta work on my lighting too, I know. Oreo. Why do you always gotta get into stuff? So, how about a little story time? a little story time about my run-in with the police on Canada Day. Now, what year this was, I couldn't tell you. I'm assuming it was like high school days. Me and a really good friend of mine, actually the one I'm going to her wedding. Oreo, stop. I'm just gonna ignore. So we started drinking and we were just hanging out. We decided to go to the liquor store and get some alcohol. So it couldn't have been high school days. I would have been too young. And I remember buying my own liquor. So we go into the liquor store and purchase what we want to drink. And we decide to go downtown. Where all the Canada Day festivities are going on. So we go downtown. We go, it's really crowded, so we're like, oh my gosh, like how are we supposed to bring out our booze and drink? Like, we didn't really think this through. I think I had like a 6-pack of beer and a pint or a half pint, maybe I think it was a pint. So I didn't really have a lot. So we go into the parking garage. And we're hanging out. Because we were cool. Hanging out in the parking garage. You know, I open a beer, I drink it, I put the empty back in the case and back in my book bag. I open my pint, I'm having a couple of shots, I had opened another beer, and I had maybe 2 beer gone. And I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 shots out of my pint. There was me and my best friend and a couple of other friends, in our little group. And then there was another group of people. I knew them, but they were kind of standing off to the side. And all of a sudden, we hear that whoop whoop. Those, no, you know, everyone knows that noise. And around the corner comes a police cruiser. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, how did they even know that we were up here? The only thing I can think of is there's video surveillance and someone from the, like, someone's, like, reported it or whatever. We weren't hurting nobody. So, I'm like, oh, frig. Not long behind him was another police cruiser. And then another one. 3 police cruisers with 2 cops in each car. I'm like, are you kidding me? The group of people over here took off like a bat out of hell. And I was just like, I ain't running. Like, whatever. It is what it is. My theory is, I know they're going to confiscate our booze. I start chugging. I start chugging my pint. Gagging. But I was like, frig, they're going to take it. I'm going to get a decent buzz off this booze before they do. So the police officer in the first car tells us to put our bags down. I keep chugging. My best friend keeps chugging. And we're laughing. I'm laughing hysterically. The cop. So my friend, my best friend puts her stuff down. And I'm still like taking swigs as quick as I can. So then I finally set my stuff down. And I'm like taking the time to put the cover back on. Put the cover back on, and I set my stuff down on the ground. I got almost about half of that pint down. Anyways, and the cop was like, now step back from the bags. So I stepped back. And he starts questioning. Another cop starts picking up the bags. One cop went in my book bag, searched through my book bag, and just took the alcohol and put it in the trunk of his car. And I'm like, oh yeah, saving it for later. Of course, I have to get mouthy. And then I'm like, so there's like me, like just, you know, word vomit. But then there's me like, oh my God, Brenda, shut up. Shut up. So then they take my friend's, her whole cooler thing she had, and put it in the trunk. And she started crying. She was really upset. She's like, that's not my cooler. I need to give that back. And I was kind of like taken back by like she got really like sensitive about the situation, and she was like, I need that cooler back. Like, that's not mine. And the cop was just like, he was kind of a dick about it. He's like, I don't care. Like, I'm like, you could have just took her fucking booze. Like, you could have just took the booze and that's it. But no, they took the cooler and everything. Didn't take my book bag, but they took, because it was another cop, right, that picked my stuff up. So then they're asking us for ID, and we show them ID. And they wrote us both fines for open liquor in the public. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, not only did you freaking ruin my Canada Day by taking my booze, like, you're gonna give me a fine too, you freaking douche. I was really pissed. Now that I'm older, I understand why. Like, they were just doing their job. But I'm like, in the moment, you're like, oh, you freaking Popo, you're ruining my fun. We all didn't like the police when we were kids. Half the time I don't like the police, even though I'm an adult. But there is some that out there that are decent. You know what I mean? I don't think she ever got her cooler back from the police station. I don't think she did. So I end up with a fine. And I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to pay this? How the hell am I going to pay this? Because I was working, and then, I can't even remember where I was working at this time. I was in between jobs, I know that. I had money saved up in my bank, but I wasn't working at the time of getting busted in the parking garage. And so then I go to the courthouse with my fine to ask for an extension. They gave me the extension. I literally started working and got my first paycheck 2 days before my fine was due for the extension. I was like panicking, like, oh, Oreo, no, don't ruin that. It's pretty. I was like, ooh. Because you don't pay your fines, you do the time. If I didn't pay that fine, I don't even remember what. Actually, I bet it's in the shed in a box. I have the receipt. I kept the receipt just for proof I paid it. If they ever came back trying to say, you know what I mean? But yeah. So that was one of my stories of the run-in with the cops. I have more. No, I've never been arrested. I've been questioned. But I've never been arrested. Never been to jail. Have I been in the back of the cop car? Yep. But I wasn't cuffed. I was just taken in for questioning. And, but yeah. So that is one of my stories of run-ins with the cops. I have more stories like that. If you guys want to hear more story time, let me know in the comments. I was a party hard kind of gal, so some of my memories are a little jumbled, but I'm sure I can come up with some stories if you guys want to hear some more. Anyways, my beautiful KKC family, I love you guys so much. If you haven't yet done so, consider smashing that thumbs up, share this video, comment, and if you really, 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 really love me, you can subscribe and stick around and hang out with the KKC family and get to know us. We get to know you. And, but yeah, if you guys have any, if you want more story times, let me know. If you have, like, some suggestions of things you'd like me to talk about, definitely let me know. Alright guys, I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces.